112 on the delayed 10:02 Virgin Trains departure for London Euston. The service originating at Bangor in North Wales.
The next train from platform 3 will be the 10.
So hello viewers and welcome to the latest video from B-Tucker Videos, and today I am at Milton Keynes Central, which is on the West Coast Mainline. So today here at Milton Keynes Central we'll be seeing services primarily from Virgin Trains and London Northwestern Railway, but also some services from Southern as well. The unit we saw in the first clip of this video was 390-125, which was on the delayed 09:59 service to London Euston, which originated came in from Birmingham New Street. Just departing out there, which you can see just through the gap. That is 377-211 and 377-212. They are on the 10:12 departure for East Croydon, which is a Southern service. 350-105 coming in with a service to Northampton. Passing there is the Pendolino service, which I think is to Glasgow Central. Also coming in is a southbound Pendolino service, which I think is a pass originating from Manchester Piccadilly. They didn't get the number of the northbound pass from platform 6 heading to Glasgow Central. But this Pendolino here is unit 390-157. Yes, this is my first time filming here at Milton Keynes Central, so hopefully it will be a good session, and I can hear that the Northampton service is about to depart. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started here at Milton Keynes Central. Enjoy all. Right, departing out here, it's a 10:15 departure for Northampton. Forms of unit 350-105. That northbound pass we just saw a moment ago was actually heading to Manchester Piccadilly. The Glasgow Central service is actually a stopping service. It's going to be the next service to actually stop at platform 6. Right, coming in here is the 10:13 slightly delayed service to Glasgow Central, which is a 9-carriage Pendolino. 390-043, the unit on this service today. Yeah, this one's the Glasgow Central one rather than the previous northbound pass, which was actually to Manchester Piccadilly. Right, departing out now is a delayed 10:13 service to Glasgow Central, originating London Euston. Forms of unit 390-043. So we'll be calling at, and I'm trying to remember this from memory from the announcement, we'll be calling it Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street, Wolverhampton, Crewe, and then up to Warrington Bank Quay and beyond. Departing out now, we're close to 14 minutes late. It's a 10:18 service to London Euston from London Northwestern Railway. 350 117 and 350 253, the units on this service today. Right, passing through now is a Virgin Trains Pendolino heading to London Euston. (350-129). I think that's on Manchester Piccadilly. Also passing through is a northbound Pendolino service, which I think this one's heading to Birmingham New Street. Couldn't quite get the number for that Pendolino. Heading to Birmingham New Street, the southbound originating Manchester Piccadilly, heading towards London Euston. Right, coming in now onto platform 6, the far side of the island platform to my right. It is the 10:41 service to Chester, which will be calling it Lichfield Trent Valley, Crewe and Chester, which is formed of a Virgin Trains supervisor unit, with most of Chester being yet to be electrified. So they had to run diesel units up to Chester and along the North Wales coastline for when they run services towards Bangor and Holyhead. 221 118 is the unit on this service. The only part of Chester station that is actually electrified is using the third rail onto platform 7, I think it is, platform 7, which is where the Merseyrail services at Chester call at. But as this is a Virgin service and there's no overhead wires for Pendolinos, they have to use diesel units. 221 118 on this service. Right, departing out now is the 10:41 service to Chester, using unit 221 118, a diesel supervisor, due to Chester being unelectrified for Virgin Train services, and indeed most services at Chester. The first class carriage is at the London end of the train.
The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 10:45 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton, calling at Wolverton and Northampton.
Right, coming in now on platform 3 is a 10:45 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton. 350 122, the unit at the front of this service, and there is another 350 at the rear of this service. The numbers for which I will get you as it departs. Right, departing out is a 10:45 service to Northampton, calling at Wolverton and Northampton. 350 122 is the unit leading this service. In the distance I could just see the lights at the front of the 10:48 service to London Euston, originating Northampton. 350 130 is the unit at the rear of this service, heading towards Northampton. I can also see the lights of the southbound Virgin Trains service as well.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 4 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs and your belongings.
It looks
Stand
like
behind
a
the
Virgin
yellow line.
Trains 221 coming through platform 4. This must be the one from Birmingham New Street. 221-103 would be one of the units on this service, as I saw it heading north from Birmingham International. Well, as I was stopped at Birmingham International on my way down on 390-125, which also is a unit that brought me in from Birmingham New Street. Like the 0910 from Birmingham New Street, the service I caught, that one was the 0950 from Birmingham New Street. 350-257 at the rear, along with 350-119 at the front on the 1048 service to London Euston, originating Northampton. So 119 and 257 was it, heading to London Euston. Right, departing out 350-119 with the unit at the front, along with 350-257, the unit at the rear, heading on the 1048 departure for London Euston, with the service originating at Northampton, heading via Leighton Buzzard, Hemel Hempstead and Watford Junction, among other stations that service will be calling at today. Down there I can see a Pendolino coming in. This would be on the 1047 service to London Euston, originating Manchester Piccadilly, which will be stopping here at Milton Keynes Central. It will be calling fast to London Euston when it departs.
We are sorry that the 10:59 Virgin Trains service to London Euston is delayed by approximately 28 minutes. This is due to a shortage of train crew. This is a security message. If you see something... 390-5 already debranded Virgin Trains Pendolino, City of Wolverhampton nameplate, getting ready for to be handed over for when the new West Coast franchise starts. I think it's in December that the new West Coast franchise starts. So until I think it's something like the 7th or 8th of December or something like that, that the new West Coast Mainline franchise will start. Until then, it's still going to be Virgin Trains. And as far as I'm concerned, Virgin Trains has done an excellent job at operating the West Coast Mainline franchise. I'll be sad to see the franchise being taken away from them. The East Coast Mainline franchise was a different matter, but for the West Coast Mainline anyway, with all the Pendolinos, they've certainly done an excellent job. 390-114 has come in on platform 6. I'm just trying to work out what service this would be on. Think this might be the 1050 service towards Manchester Piccadilly. 114 heading north to Manchester Piccadilly. 005 here, having come from Manchester. Right, departing out now, or getting ready to anyway. Just want about to now. 390-005 on the 1047 departure is a southbound service Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston,
and off it goes. Getting ready to depart platform 6 is 39114, which is the 10:50 departure. It's a northbound service, London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Both between Manchester and London. 114 heading northbound, the 10:50 departure. 005 heading southbound on the 10:47 departure. And appropriately, as it's going to Manchester, City of Manchester nameplate as well. 39114. I can see the lights of another service, which I'll catch once it's a bit closer. Right, passing through is an 86 639 and 86 614. Like empty loads at the start, but lots of Mace freight carriages being pulled by those 86s. They are the electric units of the class 66 freight units we normally see here in Wales. Passing through here, 39115 heading to London Euston. Through or change nameplate. I'm not exactly sure which service this is on, but it's heading southbound to London Euston, which I think it might be the delayed 10:41 pass from Birmingham New Street, but I'm not exactly sure about that. It's passing through just after the southbound service after the one that had come from Manchester. Right, coming in here is 377 210, along with another 377 unit. 377 202, and they are on the terminating Southern service originating at East Croydon. That service is a Virgin Trains passing Pendolino service originating from Manchester Piccadilly, heading towards London Euston. 4 first class carriages and 7 standard class carriages, so it's a 390-1, but didn't get the exact number for that service. Right, departing out here is 377 202 and 377 210. They are on the 11:12 Southern departure for East Croydon. The service starting here. Heading via Watford Junction and Clapham Junction on its way to East Croydon via the West London line, which is served by London Overground as well, with like of West Brompton and all that along the West London line where that Southern service goes. Right, coming in here is the 11:15 service to Northampton, London Northwestern Railway. 350-115, the unit at the front of this service. The 350-127, the unit at the rear of this service. in on platform 3. Coming in here, platform 5 is a delayed 11:02 service to London Euston, originating Bangor in North Wales. Therefore formed of a class 221 diesel unit. Passing through is a Virgin train from 390-117 to Pendolino, which is heading to Manchester Piccadilly, which I think is a delayed 11:08 pass. Here the delayed 11:02 service, which is from Bangor, formed of units 221-106. Right, departing out, double pairing of class 350s, 350-115 and 350-127. Those units are on the 11:15 departure for Northampton, originating London Euston. Also coming in, I think will be the 11:18 service, originating Northampton, heading to London Euston, which I can just see the lights at the front of, coming in the distance, which is about to head in on platform 1. I think about to depart any moment will be 221-106, heading to London Euston, originating Bangor, which will be about 14-15 minutes late departing out. I think like all the lights are off for cabins, meaning carriage doors are all locked. So off it departs. Heading out is a Virgin Pendolino as well, heading north. Not quite sure what number Pendolino that is, or what service that is doing. But 221-106 is heading to London Euston. 350-105 has come back around, which is at the front of a service to London Euston, originating Northampton. And there's the Virgin train supervisor just under, having come from Bangor. Right, departing out here, 350-105, which is at the front of the 11:18 departure for London Euston, originating Northampton, along with 350-103. London Northwestern Railway service. Both 350-103s in the middle, with 350-233 at the rear, so 105, 103 and 233, heading to London Euston, 12 carriage service, formed of 3 units of the class 350 units. Also about to pass through is a Virgin Trains Pendolino. Passing through platform 6. Right, coming in now onto platform 6 is the 11:13 departure for Edinburgh Waverley, formed of an 11 carriage Pendolino service, which will be calling at Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street units 390-104, beyond Birmingham New Street, be calling at, I think, Sadmore and Dudley, Wolverhampton, then up beyond that, like up Crewe, Warrington Bank Quay, Wigan Northwestern, Preston, Lancaster, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley. Right, departing out now, about 11.5 minutes late, is the 11:13 departure for Edinburgh Waverley. 3:90:104, the Pendolino on this service today. Departing 11.5 minutes late. So next stop, the Big Coventry. Passing through the train line is 66585. Which is down there. Lots of the empty things it's pulling just there. Passing through is a Virgin Supervisor, passing platform 4. Great tone from the Virgin Supervisor. I'm about to pass through platform 6. I think is might be a service to. I think might be a delayed service. It is a Virgin Trains pass. For class 221 Supervisor passing through platform 6 at around 11:43. Coming in here, platform 3 is the 11:45 London Northwestern Railway service to Northampton, which will probably be the last train of the service. I think extremely delayed 10:59 service to London Euston, originally from Glasgow Central, is coming in delayed quite a bit. 241 at the front, 374 in the middle. 374 I think was like sort of around when I went up to like on the wearing 323 routes. Like I think I got it went up to Walsall and then got it from Walsall up to Rugeley, I think, or was it from Aston up to Walsall? Anyway, 374 is in the middle. I think something else is at the rear. Can't remember at the front. But 374 definitely in the middle. And we can see I can see the Pendolino through the windows of this Northampton service, which is on the very delayed 10:59 service, which originated at Glasgow Central, heading to London Euston. So as they come in, I'm going to end my video from Northampton. Now, why was I saying Northampton? That one's going to Northampton. If you have liked what you've seen here at Milton Keynes Central, then please do like and subscribe, and please leave any comments below because I'll get back to them as and when I can. Any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave them in the comment section below. Milton Keynes Central has been a fantastic station to film at. Like, shame there wasn't as much London Northwestern Railway in operation today. They have altered the timetables for London Northwestern Railway for today anyway. Like they did that in the past couple of days. So it's like I'm only going only today anyway. Only today I'm going between London Euston and Northampton, and it's every half an hour. 3:51:28, the unit at the rear of the service. Like normally there would be extra services like going like up to Crewe and up to Rugeley, Trent Valley as well, and other services, like around the Birmingham loop of the West Coast Mainline. But unfortunately, due to various things, they're only going as far as Northampton today. Well, only the Northampton services, like between Euston and Northampton, the only services we've actually seen here today. Other services, like on the Birmingham loop of the West Coast Mainline, like would be like not from north of Northampton and beyond, rather than actually seen here. I would actually start and terminate there, I think, is what's happening. That Pendolino, the delayed 10:59 service to London Euston, originating Glasgow Central, and so, and anyway, as I was saying, Milton Keynes Central has been a fantastic station. Lots of Pendolinos, quite a few 350s, and a few supervisors as well. And I think a couple of Southern services formed of their Class 377 units. My next station will be Bletchley, as I won't be filming there immediately because I will be having a journey along the Marston Vale line and the new Class 230 units. Hopefully it will be a 230 units in operation. I'll be getting this London Northwestern Railway service, which is now coming in on platform 1, and then like Bletchley's only like 5 minutes away, and then I'll be on the 1201 Marston Rail line service to have a ride on the Marston Rail line. 351.30 is at the front of this service, so as that one comes in, see you all at Bletchley. Like 11:48 departure this one is. See you all at Bletchley, but not immediately though. Cheerio.